Imagine waking up one morning, and the country you were born in no longer exists. No war, no explosion, no asteroid, just gone. On December 25, 1991, one of the most powerful nations in human history simply disappeared. 15 countries were born overnight. 300 million people woke up as citizens of nations that didn't exist the day before. This is the story of the Soviet Union, the country that vanished overnight. To understand how it fell, we need to understand what it was. The Soviet Union, officially called the USSR, was not just a country, it was a superpower, stretching across 11 time zones, covering 1/6 of the Earth's land, home to over 300 million people. It was the largest country ever to exist in modern history. For decades, it stood toe-to-toe with the United States in what the world called the Cold War. Nuclear weapons, space race, global influence. The USSR had it all. But underneath all that power, something was rotting from the inside. By the 1980s, the Soviet Union was in serious trouble. The economy was collapsing. People were standing in lines for hours just to buy bread. The government was spending billions on weapons, while ordinary citizens had nothing. Then came a man named Mikhail Gorbachev. In 1985, he became the leader of the USSR, and he had a plan to save it. He introduced two big ideas: glasnost, which meant openness, allowing people to speak freely; perestroika, which meant restructuring, fixing the broken economy. But here's where it gets interesting. By allowing people to speak freely, Gorbachev accidentally lit a fire he could not control. People started questioning everything. Protests began. Countries inside the USSR started demanding freedom. The cracks were getting bigger. In 1989, the Berlin Wall fell. East Germany reunited with West Germany, and the world watched in shock. But that was just the beginning. One by one, countries under Soviet control started breaking free. Poland, Hungary, Czechoslovakia, Romania. Then the countries inside the USSR started leaving too. Lithuania declared independence in 1990. Latvia, Estonia, Ukraine, Georgia. Gorbachev tried to hold it together. He proposed a new agreement, a new kind of union. But on August 19, 1991, a group of hardline Soviet officials launched a coup. They wanted to stop the collapse. They put Gorbachev under house arrest. The world held its breath. But the coup failed within 3 days. People stood in front of tanks. Soldiers refused to fire on their own citizens. And after that failed coup, the end was inevitable. December 25, 1991, Christmas Day. Mikhail Gorbachev sat down in front of a camera. He signed a piece of paper, and he gave a short speech to the Soviet people. At 7:32 p.m. Moscow time, the Soviet flag was lowered from the Kremlin for the last time. The Russian flag went up in its place. And just like that, the Soviet Union was gone. No explosion, no invasion, just a signature, and a flag coming down. 300 million people went to sleep in the USSR, and woke up in 15 different countries: Russia, Ukraine, Kazakhstan, Belarus, Azerbaijan, Armenia, Georgia, Moldova, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, Kyrgyzstan, Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia. 15 new nations, born in one night. You might be thinking, okay, this happened in 1991. Why does it matter now? Because the effects of that one night are still shaping our world today. The conflict between Russia and Ukraine traces back directly to the Soviet collapse. The nuclear weapons spread across 15 countries overnight. Some of those weapons are still a concern today. And Russia, ever since that day, has been trying to reclaim its lost power and influence. The fall of the Soviet Union didn't just end a country. It reshaped the entire world order. And some argue, we are still living in its aftermath. The Soviet Union lasted 69 years, survived World War II. It put the first man in space. It built nuclear weapons that could destroy the world. But it could not survive its own contradictions. And on one cold December night in 1991, the most powerful communist state in history simply ceased to exist. If you found this story fascinating, make sure to like this video and subscribe, because we cover the most incredible untold stories in history.